I am so warm. It is so humid. My only really big tip for getting through that relatively quickly is the second you get off, you're gonna start seeing these banners that have QR codes for a self-quarantine check app that you need to download. Download that as soon as you can and start filling it out, because that helps you skip the second line you'll be in. You're gonna get in four different lines. And it's basically just checking your paperwork, checking your paperwork, checking your paperwork. So yeah, the only thing that really speeds you up is like have everything ready and get that app. But now I'm getting on my bus and there aren't many buses, so you just gotta cross your fingers that you have one. I got here with a couple minutes to spare, so I'm gonna go home and I have to get a test tomorrow within 24 hours. I'm okay to take public transportation because I have a quarantine exemption. And I'm like the full vaccination thing. But if you don't have quarantine exemption, you actually aren't allowed to take public transportation. So plan ahead, but yeah, luckily I can take the bus. I almost stole a dog that was waiting in baggage claim, but I didn't, and I'm regretting it. So, okay, bus time. Probably won't see you at home because I'm going straight to sleep, so bye. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Korea. Welcome back to the madhouse. It takes me a really long time to get reacclimated to things, so this video is going to kind of be that. I flew in on the 26th. Everything went really smoothly. I'm exempt from quarantine, and for that to fully take effect, I need to just go straight home, and then within 24 hours of me landing, I have to go get a COVID test, which I did. And it was just very weird, and luckily for me, quite seamless. So I got my result, it was negative, and after that I'm free to go about my business. I just need to, on Wednesday, you're coming with me, I'm gonna get my last test. I have to do another one 6 to 7 days after I arrive. So today and tomorrow, I am cleaning this house from top to bottom. Kurt, bless his heart, 2 of my 5 plants survived. The other 3 did not. I got some packages while I was away. I like unpacked my suitcase and just threw all of my clothes on the ground, so I need to reorganize that and stuff. Really, I'm just gonna be kind of inside and cleaning, but one exciting thing that did happen and one exciting package that I did get. So while I was gone, I think I've talked about this a lot, but my camera on my iPhone, which I use to film often, cracked almost exactly a year ago. While I was back home, got a new iPhone. I'm really excited because this is the one with the widescreen. I used it a bit on my like house tour and stuff, if you saw that. But because of that, I got a nice little package from my darling Casetify, who is actually sponsoring this video, so thank you. This Casetify case that I have been using since I broke my phone. I was like, gee, maybe I should get a good case after it already cracked. Not sponsored, I've been using this for a year. But I got a new one for this little guy to protect him. So if you guys don't know, Casetify is where you can get incredible cases. You can super customize them, but what they are known for is their safety. They have impact and then they have ultra impact. Some of these are like military grade. There are other cases that I've considered because I do like, this is a very important piece of my life, but they're so clunky and huge, and they actually make it difficult for me to use it as like a filming device. I love Casetify because they're thin, but they're still safe. I got 4 cases that I'm going to show you. But if you are interested, go to casetify.com/caricakes for 15% off, which is rad. The impact and the ultra impact cases are made with 50% recyclable materials, which we love. I got this like cool rabbit case. You can also customize it to have your name on it or your initials. I got a pink outside, which I think is cute. They just have a ton of different designs, which I think is super fun. I think I'll use the purple one. So it's got Cari and my sticker that I put in there. So yeah, once again, thanks to Casetify. If you go to casetify.com/caricakes, you can get 15% off. Now you'll be seeing maybe some more wide shots. Isn't that exciting? Go on. Doo-doo. Ah! Like that. So much wider versus what it usually is like this. So yeah, I'm really excited to use this. I love the Casetify is gonna keep us safe. And yeah, I will catch you guys in a second. I'm going to first attack my clothes. Okay, bye. Hi everyone. It is a rainy Tuesday morning. I'm standing under my favorite willow tree. Glad it's still here. Yesterday, as I told you, I cleaned, and I actually did a really great job. In order to do that, I just had to focus. Like, if I tried to move my camera around, I would not have been as amazing as I was yesterday. So that was great. And then I filmed something for my book channel. I filmed a reaction. I watched Ella Enchanted. So if you want to watch that, it'll be up on my book channel probably already by the time this is posted. It's supposed to rain all day today and tomorrow, so I'm gonna get my walk in while it's still just kind of a drizzle, which seems like everybody else is doing, which I love. We're gonna go to the grocery store so that we can buy cleaning supplies. I'm gonna clean my bathroom. It's gonna be great. But I'm halfway done with my walk. I have to walk back now, so I will see you guys there. Okay, bye. I cannot make this up, but that man walking right there in his tiny booty shorts is an old man, and he, right in front of me, dropped into like the "whoo, bring the boys out" stretch. Girls, bring the boys out! And he asked me what time it was. Started in the basement, supposed to be a hidden door. Took us to the first floor, a place I've never seen before. A place I've never seen before. And everyone around us staring at the sign behind us. Everybody knew she was itching to try. Okay friends, the time is now. I had no idea it was raining that hard. It is pouring, and it has been pouring for hours. I feel like on the East Coast at least, like where you get summer rain, the rain happens for like an hour tops, and then it just kind of stops. But here, it just goes and goes and goes. So anyway, I bought the supplies. I'm gonna go into the bathroom and clean it. I did, in case you guys have never seen, in my description box there are links to things, one of which being my Spotify. And on Sunday, it was also kind of rainy, and so I just stayed at home and I made a K-pop for emo kids playlist. So you can check the description box, it will be there. But I'm gonna listen to my Y2K playlist that I didn't make, somebody else put it together, and it's fabulous. Let's clean. Hey, I've been watching you. Let's talk about me. So what you want to do without me? Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Losing all. Really hoping that was the last PCR test of my entire life. Wouldn't that be nice? So it is really early in the morning. The last time I got there, it opened at 9, and so I got there at like 9:02, and it was a long line. It was a long line. So I got there at like 8:55, and it was okay. Everything moves quickly. They've got a really good system. It's a little terrifying because you fill in this thing, your little questionnaire, and then when you get to the tent, you take your number, and then you have to sit. They have like these desks set up, and it's terrifying because they only let in exactly as many people as there are seats. So it felt like the first day of school where you have to like find the last open seat, or like when you're getting on a school bus. I just hated it. So glad that was over. The only reason I needed that is because it was one of the things for self-quarantine is you had to also get another one 6 to 7 days later. So now hopefully I'm done and I can exist. And I'm gonna see my first friend since getting back, which is nice. And yeah, but I'm gonna focus on getting home and I'll get coffee and it will be great. I just put candied lemon peel in my mouth, but let's go. Okay, okay. Welcome to another episode of Carrie Talks So Much that she lost her voice. That was lovely. I feel like I am fully home now that I have seen a friend and gotten coffee. It feels like I'm back in Seoul. I was kind of living in this bubble of like only seeing Kurt and my convenience store people. I'm back and I got a package. Should be a replacement of the plant that Kurt killed. My house smells like laundry. It's lovely. I spent the entire ride over and back listening to the new Maisie Peters album, which I highly recommend if you like Taylor Swift. She openly says that she was like raised by Taylor Swift, so her storytelling in her lyrics is very similar. Highly recommend. That made me want to come home and touch my guitar for the first time in over a month. I have forgotten everything, so I'm gonna do that. It is so clear out. Oh my god, they keep making announcements. I'm so sorry. Ignore the house making noise, but look at how clear that mountain is out there. Love it. She's gonna keep talking, so I'm gonna shut up and get my guitar, all right? Bye. She dusty, oh my god. Okay. I don't even remember like what I used to play. Is this what a C is? To pack us up and leave me holding all this love out here in the hall. It hurts so bad. I didn't even think about that. I was only thinking about me forgetting everything. Am I totally out of focus? Good. I was thinking about forgetting the notes, not my fingers forgetting their calluses, and now I'm in pain. This is rough. I'm so sorry. Betty, one time I was riding on my skateboard. I'm having fun. That's what matters. Anyway, I'm gonna play this for a while. I think we're making dinner at home. I read a fantastic book last night that I'm so excited to tell you about on my book channel. It was called, is that a spoiler? No, it's not. I can tell you by now. It's called The Love Hypothesis. It was like a little rom-com. Cute. I've never read one of those, so I can't tell if it was really good or it was just my first time reading a book like this. Felt like I was watching a rom-com. So yeah, I'm going to play a little bit more. I have to run to the store to get a new tomato sauce. And yeah, I'll see you at dinner time. Thanks for joining me. That sounded horrible. Thanks for joining me. Before, after. Look at what I did. I brought it back to life.
Really?
Overnight.
Or you got a new one?
No.
There's no way.
Yeah. See?
Good job.
You're not gonna call me a witch?
Witch!
No, I bought a new one. Hello, my friends. I have been an indoor slug for long enough. I have been back in Korea almost 2 weeks, and I just have honestly been putting my life together. I feel like I have just been kind of cleaning, getting back into the swing of things. Yesterday I went for a walk, and the night before, so it was Kurt's birthday on the 5th of September, which was Sunday, and we went out and we were sitting at our usual place by the Han River, and it was nighttime, but there was a kite flying, and it was flying almost over the river. This is such a random story, I'm so sorry, but I was so confused by it, and I remember looking at it and trying to figure out where like the string could be, who was flying it. The next morning I went for my usual morning walk in that same location, and the kite was still flying, and I have nothing better to do with my life that I literally followed the string to the end of the kite, and I found it. It was stuck in a tree. So literally, like, that was the highlight of my week. That's the most exciting thing that I did. Over the weekend I didn't film because it was Kurt's birthday, but I am excited to return to normalcy. I have a lot of shops and cafes and all these things that I want to go to. I have friends who are visiting. I have just friends that I haven't seen in a while that I want to reconnect with. I listened to my first podcast that I've ever been on. I'll link it down below. If you have read Crooked Kingdom, I did a really fun podcast for my friend's podcast, the Crybaby Book Club. So yeah, I just listened to that this morning. But the reason I wanted to chat with you is to see my... I'm gonna cry. I got my film developed yesterday, and I thought that it was, for some reason, I thought I started it on our East Coast trip, but I actually started it in California. So I have, panicking. So I'm just checking how my film came out. Oh, Carl's bad. You're so pretty. Whoa. Wow, they came out like really dark. But I actually love that. This was just taken on my point and shoot. If I had done this where I had more control, I would never have set it up this way, but for some reason, oh, my last sunset. Here's the road trip. I'm sorry, it's all sideways. So, oh, Louie. All right, these are a little blurry. Maybe I shouldn't have taken a lot of them out of a car window that was going 90 miles an hour. They came out a little blurry. I don't know kind of what my deal was. This trip. I don't love them. I actually surprisingly loved the sunset ones more. Anyway, that's my film. Thank you so much for joining me, and once again, thank you to Casetify for sponsoring this. You can check all the information down below. It is drop test safe. I'm gonna do it. I'm 5'4". I don't want to do this, but my phone is completely fine. Sorry to my neighbors downstairs. Phone is fine. Ah, terrifying. Anyway, you can visit my link, which I will post here. You can get 15% off. Yeah, so thank you, Casetify. I've, like I said, been using them for over a year just by myself, so I am happy to recommend them to you. So anyway, I'm gonna go get back to reading, enjoying my tea and book in the rain. I'll see you guys later. It's gonna get a little bit hot again this week, but then I think autumn is gonna start. I don't know, don't quote me on that, but yeah, anyway, I'm really excited. I've already got a couple of trips planned. One thing that I didn't film on Friday, I visited a new city in Korea, so I'm excited to share that. But yeah, I just figured this was gonna be my messy vlog, and I'm excited to kind of get back in the swing of things and organize things, and I set up a whole new system for how I'm going to plan stuff. So yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Information about the film place that I always go to, I will link down below as well. There's always stuff in the description box for you. And okay, I will see you guys later. What next? I think we're going to the new city next. So yeah, I will see you guys in a place that I guarantee you will not guess where I went. But you can certainly try in the comments. I love you always. Bye.